The Alzheimer's Association Michigan chapter is calling on West Michigan to lace up its shoes for the walk to end Alzheimer's. You know, more than 7 million Americans are currently living with Alzheimer's, and the Grand Rapids Walk is a pivotal event to raise awareness and critical funds for care, support, research. Last year, the walk raised nearly $250,000. And this year's event is this Saturday. We're joined by Margaret Howard. She's the Grand Rapids Walk manager. Dr. Ben Combs down there, assistant professor at MSU. Tell us more about the event. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you for having us.
It's our pleasure, Margaret. Let's just share some details about the walk. What it looks like, when it's happening, this Saturday.
Absolutely. Saturday, October 4th, Calder Plaza, 9 a.m. registration. 10 a.m. start time with the ceremony, the Promise Garden ceremony. And we'd love to have folks join us. Again, Calder Plaza, Saturday.
And we're going to talk more about that ceremony in a second because it's a pretty powerful moment, that moment. But first, doctor, let's talk about what this does. We're trying to end Alzheimer's, and there's that amyloid plaques. Nobody likes those, right? Those are doing some bad things. And the research and the treatments lately have really kind of broken some ground.
Yeah, it's an incredibly exciting time to be an Alzheimer's disease researcher because for the first time in many, many years, we're starting to see new drugs and treatments approved and come on board. So a lot of those, as you mentioned, are targeting the amyloid beta plaques. There's also the tau tangles, which is more of the focus of my research. And so we, these are making progress for the first time in slowing the progression of disease. And so it's very exciting that we're making progress there and continuing to work on new treatments to make those even better.
That was the question. So not a cure yet, but what are these drugs specifically, again, what are these drugs doing? They're basically delaying the onset.
These are actually antibodies, and so they're targeted towards the amyloid plaques and helping to remove those plaques. And so what we're seeing is a delay in the progression of some of the symptoms.
Perfect.
And so right now it's on the order of, I think, about 6 months or so. And, hopefully we're going to continue to make that even better.
That's got to be music to a lot of people's ears that are living this right now, to say, hey, finally, these drugs are coming out, they've been approved, they're showing some results. So obviously we want to keep that going. And we do that by this great party this Saturday.
Yes.
What is that? What is it going to look like? I mean, the vibe when we show up. Is it a big run party?
It is a beautiful and wonderful gathering of people that are there for many, many reasons. People whose lives have been impacted personally. Perhaps someone's there walking in honor of someone, in memory of someone. Perhaps someone's a caregiver. Perhaps someone is an advocate. So there will be a lot of love in the air, a lot of support in the air, a gathering of everybody wanting to make a difference because their lives have been personally impacted by Alzheimer's or some other form of dementia.
Absolutely, and I'm not immune to this personal life as well. My father-in-law. So when these things happen, to have a space where there's a little bit of grace, where there's a little bit of community, where there's a little bit of understanding, that's got to be a powerful thing.
Absolutely. We have community partners that are there, sponsors that are there with resources, making certain that people know help is available. And so folks will be gathering, walking around. It's a joyful time and a difficult time.
Yeah.
And folks will feel, again, that love in the air and that space that's being created to support them.
It's difficult. Yeah. Pain and progress sometimes go hand in hand, right?
Yes.
And so you kind of have it, I'm speaking to somebody who understands.
Yes.
So when it comes to something like this, tell me about the significance of the garden, the multicolored flowers.
Yes.
That visual is so powerful.
It is so powerful. And the Promise Garden has the 4 flowers that are represented. The purple for someone who we've lost, who had Alzheimer's or some form of dementia. The orange flower is someone who's an advocate. The yellow flower is someone representing, I'm a caregiver. And then the blue flower, someone who has some early stage of Alzheimer's or some form of dementia. And so they're up there on the stage, a bit of their story is told. And then those who are gathered there raise their own flowers, that they are there representing their own story. It's very moving, very powerful.
Yeah.
And
instantly recognizable too.
Yes.
Sometimes you go to these things and you don't really know what your connection is with these folks. Those flowers make it very easy to know where they're at. in that
Absolutely.
journey, right?
Absolutely. You know, lots of hugs, smiles, tears, but support. And again, creating that space where folks are feeling supported and hopeful. Hopeful. There is a white flower that is held up as well, and that is the flower of hope for the work that Dr. Combs and his teams do every day.
And Dr.
So-
Combs, you're looking, I mean, obviously this research, or the research that you do, is funded by events like this. So, what you say you're working on something right now.
Yeah, so our lab focuses on trying to understand the causes of Alzheimer's disease and then what's actually happening on a molecular level inside of our brains. Because in order to get to that place where we have a treatment or a cure, we have to understand what's happening inside of the disease. And so the Alzheimer's Association has, I think, gave out a record $112 million in research funds last year nationally. And they're great about supporting the next generation of scientists, not only students and postdocs, but early stage investigators, and really bringing in some new ideas and things that might be a little bit more high risk but high reward. And so helping to progress the field by understanding what's happening.
It's an exciting time, and we've got the smartest people, we've got the technology. Now we just need the funding, so let's get you to this Saturday. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there cheering us all on. We're going to be out there hopefully to get a big crowd. All you have to do is register, right? Get there. It's this Saturday, act.alz.org/gr for more. You can always check out fox17morningmix.com or call the number 616-301-3230. Thank you so much for the time this morning.
Thank you.